And good morning. Time to wake up if you like a crisp morning. It's 46 degrees out there right now. Get up and enjoy. JC?
It is absolutely beautiful outside. Good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper, and this is Athens in the AM. Join us on this Tuesday morning in Athens. Tourism Director Jeanette, Dunnavant, and Tom. I'm just hanging around to talk some football. Tom McAllister. Good morning. How y'all doing?
Morning. We're great.
Jeanette, I know you're getting ready for the Storytelling Festival.
Right.
Looks like the weekend's going to be perfect for it. I think we've got one of them coming up this week. Usually every year
tomorrow.
They come up. Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, Wednesday.
Two kids, Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, so we'll have a bunch of people going on. The tent goes up, I guess, today or tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll talk about that in just a little bit, too. Tony's on the phone,
Should be
230-4988. Mac's in here, Frank. 30 or 40 other folks in here on a wide shot. You can see them all in here this morning. There you go, right there. As y'all know, let's talk about it right now. This is out of the Sunday Huntsville Times. Bring on LSU. Bama is ready to roll. And unfortunately for Auburn, they had a little bit too much of LSU. They were their own worstest enemy. They could have made that MAC a whole lot closer than what they did. It didn't have to be a complete rout. But here's what's going on. Y'all see this? Y'all know I'm a Bama fan. It is my duty in life. I'm going to wear this shirt for the next 2 weeks. Maybe same underwear too, Frank. I'm going to wear this shirt for the next 2 weeks.
And he'll be sleeping on the couch for 2 weeks.
When I brush my teeth, it gets a lot of toothpaste stains on it down through here. So we'll talk about it. And when I walk over to our new set, on the chalkboard that we have, I am going to write my prediction on the Alabama-LSU game, and I'll explain to you how it got moved from 2:30 in the afternoon on CBS to a primetime game. They had to give up a lot. And I'll tell you what happens with that. And y'all got my message, didn't you, Tom, about 7 o'clock? I sent it out to some selected few the other night, but we found out at church it was going to be moved. We've been talking about it for a week and finally did it. If you got any questions, you can text my loyal assistant. Where's my phone, Matt?
Text him 230-1123.
It's 230-1123. Mac will be operating my phone this morning for me. You can text Gloria at 603-4848. A lot of stuff going on this morning, so we'll get it cranking right now. We're talking about upward basketball later on this morning, too. Plus, we're talking about the Storytelling Festival. We got video from the homecoming game where East Limestone, congratulations, Jeff Pugh, beating Athens the other night and making their way into the playoffs. Alan Creasy not going to make it, but will be with us this Thursday. Let's check about the weather right now because it's absolutely picture perfect outside.
It is absolutely beautiful out there. Get out and just take a little walk if you need to. Grab a sweater, though. 46 degrees. Things are going to warm up just nicely, though, and we will see some sunshine today. I'm looking forward to that because we have a hayride around 10:30 at Mr. Henry White's house today with the Bertie Thornton Center. High temperatures today of 79 with your low of 46. Full sunshine tomorrow. Your high temperatures of 78. Same thing. I could just say ditto for a few days up until Thursday. Looks like we can see some rain on Thursday. Be careful on your way into work today. There are some patchy areas of fog and no rain to worry about unless you're headed toward the Russellville area and Florence area. 230-4988 gets Tony this morning. I do want to say right now, Coleman Dental, check this out. If you want a $200 value for free, no strings attached, you don't even have to be a patient of Coleman Dental. All you have to do is call them up and say, hey, I heard it on ZTV, or mention Jamie Cooper, and they will sign you up with Lisa Coleman to get free whitening. And we're not talking about just those strips. You're going to get the full molds, the trays, and the whitening gel to bring home, and it's wonderful. I've had mine done, and it works, and you're going to want that for the holidays. Just call Coleman Dental.
$200 value, absolutely free through the end of the year. Coleman Dental. All right. Let's just get it cranking early, Tom.
You're ready.
I got 2 texts already this morning from Shut Up Huddleston, the LSU fan.
Already?
Take that Bama shirt off. Y'all don't want any of LSU. With that in mind, here, and I'm going to leave this up, here is my prediction of the Alabama-LSU game in 2 weeks. I'm going to leave it right here on the board. I've had this vision.
Oh, gosh. You are.
This is the final score of the Alabama game.
If this happens, I'll fall out.
Have I missed it so far? This Bama.
Well, you've been close.
24.
Ooh.
LSU. 10.
Really?
Not enough points.
Huh?
Not enough points on Bama.
Alabama 24, LSU 10. That's the prediction that I'm going with in the game of the century. LSU Tigers going down to the hand of T-Town. I'm going to tell y'all in just a second about everything happening with that. But first, let me chat with my special guest. How are you, Jeanette? Well, they ain't here yet. But how are you, Jeanette?
Being so ugly.
Let's just leave, Tom.
How are you, Jeanette?
I'm
Let's
great.
just make him leave.
Yeah. Man, can tourism get any better thanks to you and everybody else and all the great folks in Athens and
We had
Limestone County?
a
I mean,
wonderful year. and
y'all
it
had the
just-
trail of walking
We had
things.
the annual fall color walk this weekend.
We were up in Prospect this weekend. We should have come by there.
We
Did you
sure
make some
have.
pictures?
Yeah, I sure did. There's one behind us. Let me talk about Prospect. Y'all know we had frog legs
Beautiful.
on the show. Too bad y'all weren't here. Frog legs on the show thanks to Clay Stiles.
Clay and Anna.
So they said, why don't y'all come up Sunday after church and we'll have some deer steaks.
Now, as appetizing as that first sounded, we were a little reluctant,
I
but
tell you
look how
what,
wonderful that looks.
Those things, Clay, Anna,
Best steak I've ever eaten, really.
was absolutely, no, I didn't have to use any A1, nothing on
Nothing.
it. It was
Delicious.
deer steak. Now, I will say this about Clay. They live so far out in the sticks that out in his front yard, he's got a thing where he cleans the deer right there in the front yard. I'm not kidding you. Right there in the front yard. But there's a picture of them up there,
There's actually
right there.
a huge rock wall that we were sitting on. Jeanette, I know you know that well.
After I finally found the place, and then
so
it was only a
pretty
minute
just to
from
walk
127.
down the road.
But anyway, I had a great
There's
time.
one more
up there.
picture, Brad, of walking down the road.
Wait a minute. All right.
Yeah.
Here's
Show how
another
pretty
picture.
that
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
But here's what here's the irony of this, Tom. Yesterday morning, Clay's a teacher at Columbia High School in Madison, Huntsville. On the way to work yesterday in Anna's car, guess what happens?
He
Hit a
hits
Hits a deer and gets out and shoots video of it. Roll the video, please. I'm not kidding you. Keep our mic up. Yeah, look. Turn your sound up.
Is that the beginning?
He likes Heineken.
Oh, play that again.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
okay,
leaking.
play it
hold
again.
on.
Yeah,
Here we go.
Driving the old wife's car in this morning to get fixed at the car at the shop. Obviously, this car is a magnet for hitting deer.
Oh,
I'm assuming we'll be eating that one this weekend.
no, he did call someone to kill it and take it.
Yeah.
He had to get to work. Oh,
Well,
God.
there's another couple of good steaks laying out there, Jeanette.
Well, now the coverage on his hitting the deer is under comprehensive.
Oh, is it? Yeah. You know,
So no
up
charge
there,
for that.
Up there where they live, I would see that would be you're up in that area too.
That would probably happen
I
often.
could see why that would be a morning
Yeah.
hazard drive every day. Where this time of year, worried
Sure
about
could.
hitting
Oh, a
deer.
lot of people hit deer every year.
Tom, what's the deal on that insurance-wise?
Comprehensive coverage. Most people do not have a deductible, but a lot have 50
I don't
or
have a
100.
deductible.
You better brought me some candy.
No, he looks like David
Nice hair.
Carter's just walked in and he looks like Jamie Cooper.
Yeah, nice
Great,
hair.
two of them.
All right.
Thanks,
Hey, I
David.
want to get back to shut up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish you had that piece where he sat right here
We got it.
and predicted Alabama to win.
Oh, we have
Angela
it.
Hood saying 42-10. Now, what I want all you folks to do is, that ain't going to happen. I want y'all to start Facebooking us and putting your scores in there because,
What you gonna give the winner?
I don't know, I'll have to come up with something.
That's right.
Hey, Clay just
Cruise.
texted
Yeah.
and said insurance is dropping us now. So, Tom, can you help us?
How many times have they hit one?
Oh, gosh.
All right, let's talk about Alabama football right now while I got a chance. Pay attention, David. You'll need to know all this. Alabama's got some serious injuries right now. The bye week began with a double dose of bad news for the Alabama football team. Yesterday, before a speaking engagement at Birmingham Quarterback Club, Coach Nick Saban, Alec Watkins broke his arm in the second quarter of Alabama's 37-6 beating of Tennessee. He's out for a couple of weeks. And Cyrus Kwadjo hurt his knee in the closing moments. He's out for the year. On a positive side, Alfred McCullough started this week. He rated the highest of any offensive lineman for the week. He did not miss any assignments. He has experience at every offensive line except center. He will play again, probably against LSU. Now, moving further on
next?
that, USA Today this morning, Donnie, shut up, pay attention. LSU chancellor concerned over suspensions of the 3 stars for smoking synthetic marijuana. Right now, they will make a decision if they will play against Alabama. They will need everybody they can get. Bama LSU hype can now get started. All right, they're expecting, I know y'all saw this in the Huntsville Times over the weekend, an extra 30,000 to 50,000 people to be in Tuscaloosa Saturday week for the showdown with LSU. The 30,000 to 50,000 people will not have tickets. The 101,000 in the stadium will be another 30 to 50,000 will just be there. Now, you talk about tourism, Jeanette. What does that do for a city like Tuscaloosa?
Oh, wow. To them, that's not a major impact. To us, it would just knock us over. That'd be wonderful.
But I mean, that many people in a night
helps
game?
them out. Oh, yeah, that helps them out.
In a night game?
Especially since all the devastation.
Because, you
eased,
know,
but
50,000 people, they're looking at least 25,000 room nights. You know, they'll fill up their hotels.
USA Today yesterday says LSU-Bama matchup gives SC 1-2 points. And let's not forget, too, Arkansas is ranked number 10 in the BC. You've got 3 teams from the SEC West in the top 10 in the BCS ranking. All right, now let me tell y'all what happened on getting this game moved from 2:30 that afternoon to 7 o'clock. CBS has picked it up. Vern Lindquist and Gary Danielson will call the game. I'll come back to that one in a second, Brad. Tracy Wolfson, coach, will be on the sideline reporter. This will mark the 7th time Alabama's played in a 1-2 matchup. When we're number 2, we win. When we're number 1, we lose. All right, here's what happened on that. USA Today yesterday. CBS has been negotiating. They only allowed one primetime game a year. Well, that was the Florida game. Well, now, what they had to do, it says in the scheduling rejiggering involving at least 4 channels, CBS will move the November 5th showdown of top-ranked LSU to second-ranked Alabama into prime time. They had to negotiate. Here's what they had to negotiate. This is the big news. Y'all don't know about this one yet. But they had to give ESPN owns the rights to the primetime SEC in the night. Here's what they had to give up. LSU Athletic Director Joe Alleva said CBS has agreed to air next year's game between Alabama and LSU at Tiger Stadium in prime time as part of the network's deal to move the start of the November 5th showdown to a night game this year. CBS contract with the Southeastern Conference gives it first pick of games to broadcast. But CBS announced Sunday the 1-2 game, November 5th, would start at 7 p.m. instead of 2:30. So there you go. So they had to give LSU that for next year. Because Donnie told me the other day, LSU did not get a single night game this year in the SEC in Tiger Stadium. So
that's going to be
number
very
2,
exciting.
Alabama leads the nation in scoring defense, rushing defense, pass efficiency defense, and total defense. Again, the score of the game will
Donnie
be,
is
Dave, you
lighting
agree
her
with me?
phone up.
Alabama 24, LSU 10. That's what I'm going with this morning. Jeanette, we are football fanatics. And as I said earlier, I'm not changing. I'm wearing this shirt for the next 2 weeks and may wear the same underwear.
Sleeping on the couch for 2 weeks.
I don't care as long as
Say that again.
Alabama prevails in this, it will be worth it. All right, while I got y'all out here, I want to get y'all's opinion on a letter and Hunt Sundays, changing the subject from football.
Good.
Safety or ticket revenue? A recent article told of a driver in Florida cited for flashing his high beams to warn drivers of a speed trap. Police officers stated flashing high beams were dangerous and illegal and impeding a police officer's duty. They gave him a ticket. Do law enforcement officials want drivers to maintain the speed limit and be safe so no one gets hurt? Or do they really want drivers to speed to generate revenue? Another example, law enforcement generate revenues rather than wanting safe speed limits is the use of an unmarked patrol car. A natural tendency for a driver to see a police car is to slow down. So should you or should you not warn other drivers of a speed trap, Tom?
You know how they flash their lights
Oh, yeah, that's
when you
what
go
I'm talking
by?
about. But they gave a ticket for impeding the duty of a law officer.
Funny
can
that you
get a
brought
ticket
that
for
up. I had that happen to me, but I did not get a ticket. I was down coming back from the beach in a rural road,
And you
they had
flashed
a
your
road
light.
track, and then I passed it and flipped my lights off and on, and he whipped around and stopped me, and he says, "You know you're not supposed to do that." So I could give you a ticket.
So it is against the law to warn.
Well, that's what he
I've
said.
always done it.
Yeah, it was in South
Always
Alabama.
done it.
Huh. Jeanette?
I don't know how to
Rarely
turn
when
my
I
lights
drive.
off and on.
Just pull the thing back.
I mean, I know how to turn from a high to low beam, but I don't
What
know
are you driving? What are you driving, a moped?
a vibe. He turned his off and on, but I don't know how to turn mine off and on.
It's just the, you know, where you turn
Anyway.
your signal.
I
As long
brought
as my
candy
switches
today,
on, my
Dave, in
lights are
case
on.
you didn't
I'll
bring in
show
for
you
last
after
year,
the
but you
show.
took all of it with you. Halloween's
don't worry,
fast
you don't have to
approaching.
do
We
it.
got a lot of stuff. We're talking about open basketball and just a little bit.
It's against the law.
Voice your Alabama LSU picks. You
Oh,
can text
boy.
me at 230-1123, my private cell phone number.
Here, it's going
And
off
I'll see
now.
you to give it out
Shut
to
up,
everybody.
need you.
603-4848 Gloria's, or you can Facebook us at
Gloria and Jamie Cooper.
Of course,
That'll be
Donnie's the only
interesting.
LSU guy I know.
You have about 20 texts from him already this morning.
Anyway, I got to take a break. I'll come back with CNN in just a moment. Y'all hang on.